Just saw some major lightning. Skull Cave ice floor, and we have I think 3 of these flights of stairs. Very cool. These are definitely not for somebody who has a fear of heights. Symbol Bridge Cave. Down we go. This is a very long stretch of cliff, and it is covered like this. It's impossible to show it all. Look what I found. Oh my gosh. Not that long ago either. So I'm leaving Lava Beds National Monuments and Tulu Lake and the Wildlife Refuge here, and this petroglyph point here is just incredible. I'm not overly fond of being in the deep woods like this. It's very kind of creepy, especially when you know there's a homeless encampment just down the road. But there's a cool breeze coming off the creek there, and it's 100 degrees, so the shade is what I'm after. So I get a little nervous about being in these places. There's no cell reception. Managed to get a spot device signal out, but I had to go and put it on a rock in the middle of the creek. And he has a partner around here. Here we have a tadpole. I'm here at Lobster Creek. This is probably one of the noisiest places in my life. So I walked down to the host to ask him what that noise was that last 5 minutes. I thought it was some motorbikes racing out, practicing racing on the road. And I learned it's these little boats that are super noisy, and it echoes all around. Then while I'm talking to him, I learn that at about 2 o'clock in the morning, there's going to be logging trucks coming down there. And they're not supposed to use their jake brakes, but they do. I never pay for camping. The first time I decide to stay in a natural campground for I don't know how long time, this happens. Oh, look at this. Looks like I have a zit. Is that food or a zit on the end of my nose? Oh, it was food. Wonder what it was. You've been laughing at me this whole time, haven't you? Having food stuck on the end of my nose. That's okay. That's okay. It looks a bit sad. Over there is the ocean. And I got this beautiful campsite. It's very hard to find things along the coast of Oregon. This is amazing. I've got, look. Oh, come on. Where are you? There you are. We've got a ground squirrel, a chipmunk. The rabbit went under my van. And all of these little Gambel's quails all just hanging out together. This is just amazing. They're all like babies. Oh my gosh, there's a bunny rabbit amongst all these little Gambel's quails. He's in the grass over there. He's just hopping between them. There he is. Oh, little cottontail or something. And then this whole family of quail. I'm sorry, it's been raining and my window is got raindrops on it. So, a couple of days ago, part of my tooth, my front tooth broke off. Plus, I now have a gapped tooth. Smile. I tell you, getting old isn't for sissies. Wrinkles, gap tooth. But, hey, I'm still out here enjoying it, right? Well, the tide is coming in, so I have to make this kind of quick. I just spent an hour sitting here at Cape Arago and Shore Acres, watching the whales migrate south. I've counted so many spouts I've lost track. I feel a little bit like I'm back in England. This, in my opinion, is one of the most beautiful coastlines ever. This is Shore Acres State Park. The geology here is fascinating. You've got these concretions coming out of the rock here. Look at this. So the truth is, it's kind of creepy here, but it's so hard to find a quiet, peaceful spot for free anywhere along the Oregon coast that when I stumbled upon this, and then I just decided to stay here today. Because last night I was stealth camping in a parking lot and I didn't get a lot of sleep. And I'm very tired, so just decided to stay here today, having to be very frugal with my power, because as you can see, there's no sunshine getting in here. That's it. That's the most sun my van's going to get all day. Zero cell signal. I can't even get a satellite signal here from my spot device. I noticed that this spot was actually on Iovalander as a pull-off that you could park at. So I didn't want someone coming and parking there for the night, so I put these logs there for now, because that would just be plain creepy. It's another thing for a woman on her own in a place like this. It can be pretty creepy. And then if some guy comes and parks nearby, and you know, that's even creepier. So we took a little bath in there, and down here I saw a brown snake. I don't know what it was, but it sped away from me. So now when I go down, I take that stick and I just kind of rustle the grass ahead of me. Well, apparently they found a tortoise here, Stylemiths, and it was here. They've had to put a replica in. Journey through time, scenic byway. So I'm camped in one of the most remote locations on the edge of a crater. And the sun is about to go down, and there's nothing. When there are no people, you don't have to worry about people. Don't think anybody will be disturbing me tonight, and I can't wait to see the stars. I'm just hoping for a peaceful night. I've got some sort of critter hole here. It has foot tracks going in and out. I'm just hoping it's not a rat. If it ends up being a rat, I'm just going to be ready to drive away. So you're driving along in the middle of nowhere in eastern Oregon, and you come across a sign that says Round Barn Historical Site, and so why not? This is actually pretty cool. Look at this. Wow. Wow. It's like 92 degrees outside. And the minute I walked in here, it's cool. This is the way to go if you lived out here, to build something like this. What an amazing structure. I'm actually really impressed with this. This was quite a find. Kind of caught me off guard. This visitor center here was actually pretty fascinating inside. You want to get under that waterfall, don't you?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Cold.
Good.